Right, I'm changing injector seals and we've had a bit of a nightmare. We've got the end of one of these stretch bolts snapped off down there and now stuck in the bottom of this hole. Obviously I don't want to take the whole head off. I'm thinking small metal drill bit, drill into it and tap it from here, and then we can thread a new bolt down into that. Well, we've done balls to the wall, I've done it, valve covers off. You can see the timing chain here, cam shaft driven by these cam gears. Timing chain's in good shape. This is the hole where I have a bolt snapped off, so I'm in a better place now to drill and tap it. Well, you're not going to believe this, my tap has just snapped off at the bottom of the hole. So these are the very bottom pieces of the tap that broke this morning. I've got those out. The hole is now the same depth. All the stuff's been taken out of it now. I've got the broken bits out. The problem I'm now facing is, so this is what broke this morning, but it'll now go all the way to the bottom and it won't twist on. So I've accidentally widened this hole as I've been doing this. So these are our new bolts. So let's have a look. There they are. Same length, noticeably thicker. We've been provided with the right size and I hope a good quality drill bit. I've already had a bit snap. I can't see any markings on it. It's a 9mm. Wow, that's crazy. I hope that's right. And then a tap. You've got a tap. Nice, it's a flat bottomed one. I did wonder about that. And that's an M7 tap. Okay, fine. So that's our kit. So what we're going to have is we've got these injectors and the tie down holders here. So what we'll have, I just want to check. So I just wanted to check, do these require any modification? And I think we're okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this just got a bit more complicated. So to prepare these injector tie down clamps here, I don't have a vise, which is why I'm working with a C-clamp like this. But we're just widening the hole ever so slightly here so that we can get our new bolts through. It's quite tight until the threads are properly through. Then it can lock into the little dump pull that hasn't been affected here. So we're using a 7mm HSS bit to drill through this. I'm finding it's easier to run the drill in reverse and get a good dimple down in there and then just very gently using the forward motion to finish it off like that. So these thicker bolts will now fit like that. We're also refurbishing these injectors, so I've just cut the ends of this one. You can see I've resurfaced that edge there, so that should sit nicely on a new copper washer. We'll do the same cut at the bottom of the hole where the injector sits. Diesel Pump UK is giving a fantastic tip, and when you're cleaning out the injector seat, you'll get one of these. It's a, what's that, 17 by 19 flat reamer. And now that, with its appropriate kit over there, will clean out the bottom of where the injector sits. But also you can, Diesel Pump UK says you can just chop it over the end here and give that a bit of gentle twist in, and we can, oopsie daisy, we should be a bit more careful than that. But we can clean up that seat there. Let's get that in the light. There she is. Where are we up to? Well, all I've done this morning is wait for things to heat up a bit and take measurements. So we've taken several measurements of the depth of all the injector holes. I'll just run you through those now. So this is the one where we've snapped everything off. This is cylinder 2. Had a depth of 58.98 when we started this morning. The deepest hole was at 64.4. I don't think I want to go that deep. So I've marked the drill bit at 62. So we're now drilling down the pre-drill on, oops, I need to move that number down to cylinder 2. The pre-drill was 58.98. And our post-drill depth, just grab the calipers. So this is all we've really been doing this morning. Our post-drill depth, just make sure not to get caught on anything, get right down to the bottom. .7, which is, I'm happy with that. So there's one other bit of math that I need to do, which is to take the length of the bolt, the thickness of the bracket, and to try and work out just how much space the bolt needs. Just the deepest hole pre-drill is 64 millimeters. So I've chosen to drill to 62. When we add up the depth of the hole, the valve cover, and the bracket that the bolt has to sit into, it's giving us a total depth of 79.5. And if we go back and look at the bolt measurement again, so remember that's 79.5. You could call it 80. But we've got 3 to 4 mils there between the bottom of the bolt and the bottom of the hole. So we've got 2 of them done, but we have run into a bit of a problem. So I'll show you here, starting from the beginning. This is the good one. You'll see we drop the new bolt in. It goes down to about there, loads of thread left, loads showing, and then we can tighten that down. That's engaged already, I can't pull that out. You know, the first few threads on there, that looks good, so we'll take that out. And then unfortunately where we had the bits snap off and we've drilled them all out and been poking and drilling for ages, when we drop in this one, she goes right down to there. You know, I should have thread engagement from around about here. I'm missing half a centimetre, maybe a full centimetre of thread engagement there. And once it gets going, there's not far for it before it bottoms out. I mean, that's the bottom. So cylinder 2 is going to be a problem. It either means a new head or a creative repair solution, which I think I'll go for. However, I'm going to proceed with drilling these other cylinders out. After this one's gone so nicely, I can see how the upgrade will help, so I'll continue and get the others. But yeah, that is a shame. Okay, little update now with the valve cover on. Number 2 is completely shot. She's sat right the way at the bottom there, compressing nothing, and I have no thread engagement at all. So number 2 is fucked and needs a helicoil for the M7 bolt, unfortunately, but we'll get away with it. We will get away with it. And then number 1 here, looking really strong, really good there. Start going in. Number 1 is good. So we knew that as soon as we drilled it, as soon as we started drawing our diagrams, we knew number 2 would be bad. It's not going to run today. It may not run for another week yet. I have to find some way of keeping injector 2 held down. So at least at idle, I don't think that's leaking at the minute. I'll leave the paper there and give it some revs. Looking at number 2. No. We'll take it for a quick drive. It's still leaking on number 2. Oh, that's with a genuine washer. So I think, yeah, I mean, look at that. Right, we've gone with a slightly thicker copper washer. Some smoke from down there, but I'm pretty sure that's diesel that's spilt and is burning off. And no pressure there. Nothing there. It sounds okay. I might just take it for a quick spin. Right, we have a bit of a new problem. I haven't seen this before. So it's not puffing around like it's leaking, but it is ejecting liquid. So I think the injector's shot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is after a heavy drive. There she is, 3mm copper washer. 3mm, that's what we needed.